guess what really happened? The reality of what really happened, right? When I brought it to him and we talked, man, I almost was in tears. I told wifey, the way he responded with the maturity, he listened, right? He understood, right? And he respected the plan. Man, that made me beat my chest, right? Because I'm like, dude, we doing something right. So just talk about that experience for you, because we both had to talk to them about that and tell them. So just talk a little bit about how you felt before we actually did it. What story was playing in your mind on how they would react or respond to that?
I mean, the biggest thing would be disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I thought they would react.
Yeah.
Really disappointed that, things didn't happen the way we thought they would.
Yeah.
So for me, and that's how I am. That probably project what I feel onto other people. So if I'm disappointed, I'm like, oh, everybody else is going to be disappointed too,
The story, man. And like she said, and like I told him when I talked to him, disappointment is a natural emotion, son. If you feel that, it's okay, right? You just can't attach your emotional safety to it, right?
And you can't stay there.
And you can't stay there, right? And right. So this is what I want you to hear. The nervous system often prepares you for rejection.
That's so true.
I wrote this, even when rejection isn't present. You want me to say that again? Listen, because your body remembers. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. Your body remembers. So what was my body remembering, right? So when your body remembers old experiences, it projects future outcomes. Right. I want y'all to hear this, based off the old experiences. Okay, so what's the story then? The story, like wifey said, because she has reacted certain ways with certain stories, what does my body remember? When she reacted that way. Right. So now when I have to tell her certain things, we in 2026. We've been married 27 years. She ain't reacting like that no more, but my body remembers that. Y'all got to see that. The nervous system, good people, listen, sometimes we're preparing for a reaction that don't even exist. It's just in our imagination. Right. Because your mind doesn't know the difference, or your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and something you just thinking about. What story are you telling yourself through pressure moments? What type of relationship do you have with yourself and your higher power? Those two relationships determine every other relationship in your life, man. All right. So now look, anything else you want to say about that part? Anything else? No. Look, now we on part 3, good people. Emotional ownership. So this is the part we want to talk about, taking ownership for your own emotions. Yes. So what do you do? What do you do from an individual standpoint, and then from a couple standpoint when disappointment hits? Yep. I wrote down when fear hits, when uncertainty hits, right? I wrote down when pressure moments, when you got business pressure, when you got family pressure, when you got relationship pressure, money pressure. How you talk yourself through that? How you talk yourself through that, babe?
Very carefully.
How you talk yourself through that?
Very carefully and very slowly.
You say that again.
Very carefully and very slowly.
Yeah.